Hey everybody, Kyle Goethe here from GoatFilmReviews.com and the Goat Film Reviews YouTube channel, and I've got an unboxing for you today. One from a company I don't think we've ever looked at before, but I saw this floating around on social media. Some of the people that I really respect out here were talking about this box set, and I kind of watched and thought and watched and waited till there was a slight sale, and then I just had to go out and get it. We're going to be talking about Radiance's Daiei Gothic. This is a 3-film collection, 3 ghost stories newly restored in 4K, but it is a Blu-ray copy, and it's limited to 4,000 copies. So I thought, if I'm going to ever go for it, now's the time to check out Daiei Gothic from Radiance. It has 3 films in it: The Ghost of Yotsuya, The Snow Woman, and The Bride from Hades. So we're going to go ahead and open this box up, take a look at the films inside, and see what's in there.
All right, and as you can see here, we have Radiance's Daiei Gothic, 3 ghost stories newly restored in 4K. This is a limited edition, 4,000 copy release. There's a little side right there, although it looks like that might be a paper. We'll look at it when we kind of get it off here. With the 3 different films and the little booklet in there as well. Let's go ahead and tear the plastic off this thing. Okay. All right. So that we have right there. Like I said, yep, this does turn out to be a piece of back and side matter, if you will, that comes off. I don't usually keep these things, to be honest. That is what it actually looks like on the side, which I prefer. And there's the 3 Japanese ghost stories: The Ghost of Yotsuya, The Snow Woman, and The Bride from Hades. So we will go ahead and we will pull those out one by one. Okay, The Ghost of Yotsuya, a film by Kenji Misumi, who I recognize that name. I'm fairly certain Misumi worked on some Zatoichi films, perhaps some Lone Wolf and Cub films, maybe a little bit of both. I'm not sure. There's no back on this. Let's kind of open up and see if there's any. The information's on the inside. Oh, okay. So we have The Ghost of Yotsuya there. I'll take a look back here so you can kind of see what the poster looks like behind it. That's a reversible cover art. And I kind of prefer that one. So, The Ghost of Yotsuya. Samurai Iman has grown distant from his wife Oiwa since she miscarried. The pretty young daughter of a wealthy family has fallen madly in love with Iman after he saves her from a group of drunk swordsmen. Oiwa learns about the blossoming affair and grows despondent. Without his knowledge, Iman's associates conspire to clear the way for him to marry Ome by poisoning his wife, but Oiwa returns. I'm probably getting these names wrong, by the way. I do apologize. If you know the better way to pronounce them, let me know. I'm kind of on this journey with you. So, Oiwa returns from the grave as a horribly disfigured ghost to haunt Iman and her tormentors. Director Kenji Misumi from Lone Wolf and Cub, there it is, and writer Fuji Yahiro turn the quintessential Japanese ghost story into a profoundly resonant, doomed romance with chilling ghost scenes that would leave a deep mark on the creators of J-horror. This is 1959. It's 83 minutes in color and Japanese language. Over here, the limited edition has special features including a 4K restoration, uncompressed mono PCM audio, appreciation by filmmaker Kiyoshi Kurosawa, 20 minutes in length. The Endless Curse of Oiwa, the visual essay by Japanese film expert Kyoko Hirano. That is 22 minutes. Trailer, a newly improved English subtitle translation, a reversible sleeve featuring original newly commissioned artwork by Filippo Di Battista, and a limited edition 80-page perfect bound book with new writings by Tom. I'm assuming that's the book that we'll see on there at the end there. So, pretty solid though. Again, this is actually my first Radiance home video, so I can't really speak to comparatives, but so far so good. This is The Snow Woman, a film by Tokuzo Tanaka. Right there. I love that these individually look great too. And then there's the back. And we've got the disc right there. Pop that out and we'll see. That's a pretty cool looking alternative cover though. I'll give you that right there. Yeah, I do like that one as well. So, they're both so good. Okay. The Snow Woman. Two woodcutters head into the mountains to fell an ancient tree. Caught in a snowstorm, they spend the night in a mountain lodge where a female spirit appears and takes the life of one of the men. She spares the other man's life on the condition he never tell anyone what happened that night. The woodcutter goes on to marry the mysterious beauty Yuki, and together they have a child, but Yuki catches the eye of a lecherous lord whose advances force her to reveal a dark secret. Period film specialist Takuzo Tanaka, former assistant to Akira Kurosawa, and Kenji Mizuguchi creates a broodingly atmospheric tale in which the viewer fully empathizes with the ghost, featuring a score by original Godzilla composer Akira Ifukube. So that is 1968, 80 minutes, full color in Japanese, and it's got 4K restoration, uncompressed mono PCM audio, an appreciation by filmmaker Masayuki Okai, The Haunted Mind of Lafcadio Hearn, a visual essay by Lafcadio Hearn scholar Paul Murray, a trailer, English subtitle, and a reversible sleeve artwork by Filippo Di Battista. I believe this is then based on the same story as the one that appears in Kwaidan. I'm pretty sure. So this would be a feature-length version of that as opposed to probably a 40-some minute version that appears in that film. So, all right. Last but not least, we have The Bride from Hades, a film by Satsuo Yamamoto. We have the side over here, and we have the back over here. Okay, we'll pull out the disc there so you can see the alternate cover art. Okay, and we have noble samurai Shinzaburo is visited one night by the beautiful courtesan Otsuyu. She pleads with him to marry her and save her from life in a brothel. Instantly captivated by her beauty, Shinzaburo agrees and a cautious love affair develops, but in his infatuation, he fails to realize that Otsuyu is a ghost. His friends band together to drive off the spirit, but can the love-stricken Shinzaburo resist the haunting lure of this enchantress? Working from a script by Ugetsu's Yoshikata Yoda, original Shinobi director Satsuo Yamamoto brings this classic Japanese ghost tale to the screen with breathtakingly stylistic beauty. His visualization of the alluring female ghost prefigures a Chinese ghost story and greatly inspired the J-horror movement. This is a 1968 film, 89 minutes, full color, and in Japanese language. And its limited edition features are the 4K restoration, the uncompressed mono audio, the appreciation by filmmaker and screenwriter Hiroshi Takahashi, the audio commentary by critic and author Jasper Sharp, trailer, newly improved English subtitle translation, reversible sleeve featuring the original and newly commissioned art by Filippo Di Battista. And then finally we have this right here, which is terrifying. This is Daiei Gothic's Japanese Ghost Stories book. Let's see here what's actually listed inside here. So it's got a number of interesting frames, contents here. So it's got cast and crew for the three films: The Sword and the Shadow by Tom Miss, The Haunting of Japan by Jack Davison, a review of The Ghost of Yotsuya, review of The Snow Woman, review of The Bride from Hades, Yuki Onna, a Passional Karma, and transfer notes. So let's just take a look here. So introduction to Daiei Gothic. The Haunting of Japan, a legacy of ghost stories. That's a review of the first film, review of the second film, review of the third film. Yuki Onna. A Passional Karma. And some transfer notes at the end there. So pretty inventive look at a few of these different films individually and then as a set itself as it comes from the Daiei Gothic world. So wow, that's a pretty cool looking. And it's funny because when that face popped out at me in the book, it was pretty jarring, but it's kind of been on the front this whole time. So and yeah, that's a date right there. So we're going to go ahead and box this back up here because overall I would say that just on the outset, just the unboxing of Radiance's work right here is fantastic looking. The box set looks fantastic. The films inside each look very amazing. I'm so excited to deep dive into this set and discover some films I didn't know existed and ones that I'm very excited to check out. And there you have it.